questions. Don't be doing it to be obviously more in a short time. Give all the answers without to be too too
Mm-hmm.
repetitive.
So
Just
the Earth energies, I don't know if you can really believe the Sherman resonance is what they call it, but according to the measurements, which also get toyed with, we've actually figured it out. It measures the Earth frequency, and as long as it's been recorded and tracked, it's as high as it's ever been right now. The vibration of the Earth, the frequency of the Earth, Mother Earth.
Mm-hmm.
What do you see there, Oksana, or both of you?
I see like it's shaking off some, a lot of layers. And also there is a lot of portals thanks to her opening up. There's a lot of portals that different forces are trying to open up. Some of them are negative, trying to escape from inner earth layers. Others are just, the earth itself opening up by herself,
Hmm?
um, because she wants to push out. It's like because all the densities, dimensions merge, right? And she's
Yeah,
clearing up. It's like you're shaking something off your back,
right.
so you're trying to do that. That's what I see with those frequencies. The more you raise them, the more shaking is done. It might cause some, even earthquakes or whatever, volcano activity or whatever, but that's like side effect of what she's doing.
Yeah, I got chills up and down me as you were saying all that. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah,
And that's just
there will be lots earthquakes, and because she's tired, the
right. She's
vibration
tired
is
of the
changed.
BS.
She's exhausted. She's exhausted because all these changes, climatic changes, is artificial ones created by the men, that the men in power, the politician, the president, the reptiloid, basically in charge, is causing distress because remember, planet Earth is a woman, which always the man from Mars wanted to change, to try to control. This is why women in the planet they have a difficult life basically in many aspects, and this is what is reflect the planet Earth because she's a mother, she's a woman, she's creation, okay, and
Feminine.
she's not allowed to be creative because they are putting the atmosphere is charged by all this chemical
Hmm.
experimental you know destructional machinery. Even the virus that all the typical viruses that we have around later on, they are artificial. It doesn't really it's basically you changing the vibration, and she's not allowed in this because she's stronger, by the way. So Mother Heart is stronger than any reptiloid, human, or any other
Mhm.
parasite around us. This is why sometimes you need to shake everything,
I love that analogy.
and she
Yes.
will, and she will.
Me too.
Yeah. So is this a cycle that happens every, they say every 24,000 years, every 300,000 years? Is this a cycle that just happens, or is this more of a unique situation because of the dark entities that was on Earth?
I see like a spiral or like an eight. Both. I see both. When eight goes inside to connect, then when the Earth's essence knows that it can kind of pull together all the energy and he has the most strengths. In a way, it is a cycle, but there is a point. The exit point for us. We decide when we want to exit, and she also decides, and it's certain. It's just a way to pull together energies, but in a way, it's her decision. It's everything is her decision. Just like when we are free, we decide when we want the physical body to die. And nobody decides it for us. She just decided it's enough. It's been. And cosmically, energetically, all the other planets who are also under control and imprisoned have decided the same thing. So they all connect telepathically, all the essences of all the planets, stars, they talk, just like we talk. So that's a decision that was made.
I'm
Yeah,
agree.
and
I'm
yeah, you can
agree.
go ahead and give
She's
an explanation. Go ahead. Yeah,
Yes, basically she's like I said, she's probably anticipated this cycle because they are. It's like when you have your hair, yeah, you have some parasites, some fleas, and then you have to remove because they are itching so much.
man.
And this is what all these entities they try now. They are itching so much. It's just she need just to take off before, because let's say that even these evolutionary experiments that they cause tsunamis, they cause earthquakes. We know how they use now a very, very what can I say, ultra modern, sophisticated machinery to create earthquake. I don't know, in Italy or now in the Canaries Islands, that they says every 250 years they have a volcano eruption. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it is happening now. Everything is happening now.
Right.
Example, in Italy, the Etna volcano is basically just 3 4 times already this summer. That is all the smoke, all the lava is coming slowly, but there will be something big soon. It's like it's about to blow up, and even the Vesuvio, this can be the big dangerous event is in this history, obviously in this probably last 100 years, but yeah, because it's like we are provoking Mother Earth with all these, experiments by these reptiloids, which are,
Yeah.
we know who they are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do you
Yeah. And
think, Sana?
I, I,
Yes.
I was going to say, I think of like energy like a dimmer switch on the lights. When you can turn them on, and then as you turn them up, you're obviously giving more frequency to the lights and they get brighter. It's similar to us and similar to the earth and similar to everything that we're in. So
Right. Yeah,
I,
good analogy.
I you know, I've had that analogy a long time, but I never say it enough, I guess. But it's true though.
Yeah.
The other one I use is about like a muscle bodybuilder, male or female, it doesn't matter. When they work out, they're building their physical muscles, and if people do that spiritually within, they'll find they'll find progress there. You can't just get it from sitting on the couch, you know.
Right, exactly. Yeah, we're all doing it. Yeah, it's like a spiritual, energetic revolution happening right before our eyes.
Very huge, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how long will it how long do you think it's going to take? And it's very confusing with timelines and all that, but we know Mother Earth's going to win, no doubt about that. And we're going to win too, because we're part of Mother Earth too. So, how long do you see this shaking going on? I guess is how I want to word that.
Yeah, I just right away saw like 4/6 months visible results.
Wow.
Um, because right now we're in the right in the middle of the storm. It feels like it.
Yeah, and you was talking about that figure. That I think of DNA when you say that too.
Right,
A
right, right,
DNA
right.
strand.
In and out, in and out. I feel like we're like in the middle of the hurricane where the eye is. Those
Oh,
people who are like know that the ending is positive, and
yeah.
those who are in the negative and participate in all the events offered to them, they're spinning in circles. They're getting disoriented and confused more and more.
Good analogy. Yeah.
Sounds like something will happen in January. Something will happen in January 2022.
Hmm.
Something with
That
New
will be, I
York.
think, will be to sign, because this is the card of the. Sorry for the quality. This is a very old deck, but it's my favorite. Um, The star usually is the healer. It's the card that brings, is the age of Aquarius, which we are already.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hmm.
January is the month of Aquarius, January and February. So she is, very cautious. She's healing, but she's like cautious when exactly I will. I have the Empress, which is the definitely Mother Heart connection with. You can see Venus and the connection with the the soil, Mother Heart. She's telling it she will definitely. She's feeling very bad. She feels betrayed by humanity, by all the people that are squattering in her land, in her globe. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So she will do something. She will be a big. There will be like a warning. I can say January in February, and then like Oksana says, something between 6 months and 1 year.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, 4 to 6 for
And
sure.
she will going to win, by the way. Ace of Cups. Look at her determination.
Yeah, and that 8 on top, interesting.
Yes, 8 is the psychic number again. Is the infinity of her life in the universe.
Interesting. Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
number since I was little. Always showed up everywhere.
8
Huh.
is beautiful.
Yeah. Always my group
Well,
number.
probably what she said because of the, you know,
Right. Yeah.
the intertwining. Yeah. Okay. So we know some catastrophic stuff's gonna probably happen, some flooding, earthquakes. Well, I see New York flooding. I don't know if you two see the same thing, and I don't know how much of it's gonna flood, and I also see some flooding in California. I don't know if that's just a quick flood or I'm not sure.
Okay. Just I will take my oracles cards.
I saw for some reason, like, I saw California, they would try fires again. That's what I saw. New
Hmm.
York flooding, I see people rising, like they're putting their heads up and straightening it up and looking at everything. It's almost there quiet protests going on, maybe legally, maybe something against big corporations. That's what I feel the most. I didn't quite see like the
You don't
water.
see like water flooding. Okay, maybe it's flooding in the other way, like you're talking about, the
Yeah, you will
flooding of
probably see
consciousness.
it.
Yeah.
Right. Also on the other timelines, yeah, there's a lot of floods. That's what they are. Reptilians would try to do on the other timelines to,
Mm,
to cleanse the parts of the land for themselves because
mm-hmm.
people are waking up there at a fast speed, so they don't want that. But those
Interesting.
timelines are we're changing them also. That's what we do at night, by the way. That's why when you wake up, I guess most people could relate. My head is like
Oh,
somebody hit me on the head or something. And then I go back, sure enough, I jump to timelines. We hold meetings together, and I see all the faces I deal with in the physical life that doing the same.
mm,
Yeah,
all
but
right.
yeah, by
Um,
doing that, we spread the information and we change timelines.
I think I'm agree definitely with Oksana, but same time I have this very weird cards because for New York I have this card.
Mm,
Basically, the name is Firme Foundation. You can see the triangle, and you can
yeah.
see
Mm,
the black person use it as a sacrifice. So I think that New York is a target, definitely. But there is lots. I think it's yes the climate, but is again I talk about these people that they are trying to be manipulative with the climate. Which direction will be? You can see the two birds. They're choosing which one
mm.
Huh.
to choose. In the
Oh,
middle
interesting.
is the machinery. Um,
Yeah.
is
Makes sense.
this is why Mother Nature is like, oh, I haven't enough.
Yeah.
She will
Mhm.
probably will because uh, I can see the spiritual strength of of the Earth is strong, but somebody's trying to be manipulative. This is why the transformation is in act. We have a transformation, always a woman, remember. This
Yeah.
planet is a woman. And there is a transformation. I feel, yes, that I think that in New York something will going to happen again. Is the big target of any what can I say, entities, reptiloids, the war, basically the war of these kind of entities, that because they want definitely you know, conquer this planet, which is not possible.
Right. They'll probably try to stir up something starting from New York, like your card said, and then a lot of times they use
Yeah,
technology, but they don't know in which direction it's gonna go. A lot of times they change the timeline, but they don't know what the result of the changing is gonna be. So they're playing
exactly.
too. They never know.
Yeah.
And I think they lost their super big weapons, but they still have some of the older stuff. That's what I get. Because they had some super technology, but I think most of that got taken from them. So hopefully I'm right on that one.
They don't
There's
know how
about
to operate it a lot of
right.
times too.
I can stay 10 minutes more because I just told them I can be a little bit late. But if it's 10 minutes, is 15 minutes is no problem.
Yeah.
So
Well,
then,
I was gonna ask another one while we're on New York. They're doing this UN stuff in New York right now, and there's
Mhm.
people protesting that are from all over the world that are there. I mean, they're U.S. citizens or have green cards or whatever the case may be, but they're
Mhm.
actually protesting outside of the UN, and I've never seen that in New York ever. And supposedly China B was there. I guess you guys know who the fake China B is. Um, but all these people are protesting out there, so there is some movement on people waking up in New York, believe it or not.
Mhm. And I'm not surprised because they're pressured so much. And it's
Right.
so much heavy energy there. They want to shake it off. They want to stir it up a bit. Yeah, it's needed for the other ones to see, the other ones who are deep asleep, to start questioning. And because above the soul, we are as creators trying to figure out the plan how to open their, those sleeping heads or wake them up a little bit more, shake a little, stir up things right before on their TV screens that they watch. Probably that's the case.
is
You
the
see people.
question, sorry if I interrupt, the question
Oh,
is
go ahead.
about if in New York will be there a massive protest. This is your question? Or if well will be an awakening?
Well,
Because,
I think some people's getting arrested there. I think it started happening a few days ago when they started this thing. So my question was, is a lot of things getting cleaned up in the UN that we don't like see on the surface?
okay.
That's kind of where I was going with that because people are waking up, people are protesting. Where did this come from? I know their consciousness is obviously raising, but I think some people's getting arrested, and I think they're taking them out tunnel systems. They're putting them on airplanes, and they're taking them somewhere which we call the spa.
Hmm. Okay. Okay,
You
sorry,
see
Oksana,
that?
carry on. I just interrupted
Yeah, that's
you.
okay.
No, no, no. I'm just going into this kind of energetically. I feel that there is like and the white and the dark, the light and the dark together,
Hmm.
kind of going back and forth, because then they kind of blend in. So to show there's really no two sides, there's only one side to win.
Hmm.
To all the things that are happening, even what we see as dark, and negative, they're actually causing the positive. They're giving the energy to the positive to, you know, to
Hmm.
act upon or to do something about it.
Yeah.
Um, there's a lot of it for destruction also, because I feel like they cleaned up the UN before, and there is most of the people, though they are running on programs, clones there in charge, and
Mm.
they put the programs in, and they, read the laws. The laws sound horrible, but let's see what people who are actually waking up gonna do about it.
Yeah.
Are we gonna comply, or are we gonna just not send kids to school, or not go to work ourselves, or
Yeah. Yeah. You
yeah.
can go ahead.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
Yes, I can see that. Yes, I can see that New York will going to awake because look, this is the waiting game. You
Wow.
can see, you can see the tree, and they are trying to keep the roots in a container, like a big crystal one. Okay,
Hmm.
like try to, like New York is what can I say? Like it's like a not a real big city. It's like parts of New York are just created from these entities.
Like
But
headquarters, yeah,
yes,
of
this is
dark
many
side.
many zones of New York. They are not visible. They are not.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mm.
this is why they have we have this ancient what you call clepsydra. Como like how you call in English? I call clepsydra.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's like a sand
Is
watch, like a
yeah, the sand watch basically is because
clock.
you can see a tree, but down you can see somebody that is nurturing the roots
Yeah.
from the
Mm.
soil. So yes, I can see there will be a transformation in New York. And to be honest, the winner are the healers, the people that are working, and they are aware about what is going on
Yeah.
in inside of in the tunnels, in the what you call in these soil caves where all
Yeah.
Mm.
these entities. And you know why we're going to win and have a transformation? Because we're going to use our power, the third eye chakra,
Mm-hmm.
the blue chakra that is connected with your, pineal gland. I
Mm-hmm.
mean,
Yeah.
many people has become, many people here is awakening. This change of vibrations is not only, it's amazing because even if we are close to a catastrophe, all our senses they are awakening like bang.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a really really big changes about our you know
Right.
vibration third eye. We can see things. Maybe we can use our power, real power that we already have.
Yeah.
Probably I'm not joking, but almost 50%
Mm. That's awesome.
because
That's a
this is
good
what
place
people
to
can
end it
feel.
there, ladies. If you're done, are you
Yes,
done there?
thank you. Yes, I think we are.
We're done.